Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, this video is presented as part of my final semester project for the English for Economic and Business course, taught by Miss Miranti. Before I begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Artia Rikita Pramesticayani from Offering J24, Faculty of Economy and Business. On this occasion, I will discuss the role of financial technology in accelerating financial access in Indonesia as a developing country. What is vintage? Vintage or financial technology uses technology to simplify financial service, making payment, lending, saving, and investing faster and easier while helping manage finance efficiently. So, vintage leverages technologies such as mobile application, online platform, and artificial intelligence (AI) to streamline financial service. This enables users to conduct transactions and manage their finance more quickly and efficiently. What are the benefits? Vintage is transforming financial inclusion in Indonesia by overcoming barriers like QKB, infrastructure, and literacy. Third, digital platform expand financial access to underserved communities, especially in remote areas, while highlighting opportunities and challenges requiring collaboration. What are the strategies? Strategies number 1, research approach. This strategy uses to conduct a study gauging how data is collected, analyzed, and interpreted. Strategies number 2, research focus. Refers to the specific area or topic that a research study aims to explore or address. Number 3, data collected method. The technique used to gather information or data for a research study. Number 4, research design. The framework or blueprint for conducting a research study. This table track distribution of vintage service user in Indonesia 2023. The table shows that in 2023, digital wallet or a wallet were used by 45% of users, 63 million people, followed by P2P lending with 30% of users or 42 million people, digital microcredit at 15% or 21 million people, and digital investment service at 10% or 14 million people. Vintage service focuses on transaction and access to credit are more widely used compared to investment platform. The great distribution of vintage service user in Indonesia 2023 and result in 2023. The most popular vintage service in Indonesia was digital wallet or a wallet used by 45% of vintage users, 63 million people. Peer-to-peer lending followed with 30% of users, 42 million people, while digital microcredit service accounted for 15%, 21 million users. Digital investment platform had the smallest share, with 10% of users for 14 million people. It highlights that vintage service focused on transaction and credit access are more widely used than those considered of investment. The next of discussion, the widespread use of a wallet alike with their convenience for everyday financial transactions like bill payment and online shopping. P2P lending platforms help increase access to credit for individual and small business without, without formal credit histories. However, lower adoption of digital microcredit 14% and investment platform 10% point to a gap in financial investment literacy and trust in this service. Limited understanding of vintage and lack of strong regulation hinder wider adoption, especially in rural and less educated communities. Addressing these issues through education and stronger regulation could increase the use of underutilized services like digital microcredit and investment platforms. This last title in inclusion, Vintage has transformed financial inclusion in Indonesia, offering accessible services like digital wallet and P2P lending to underserved population. While vintage adoption has been widespread, challenges such as the rural-urban gap in access and low usage of digital microcredit and investment services remain. To enhance vintage impact, expanding internet infrastructure, improving digital literacy, and strengthening regulation are crucial. With these measures, vintage can drive socio-economic change, promote finance growth, reduce poverty, and support Indonesia development goals. Thank you for your attention. Sorry if there are any wrong words that are not acceptable. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.